Hello, I like to make today a Frankenstein cake. It's really great for the Halloween or for basically any party, to just give you idea how to a little bit assemble a great big cake. This cake will be quite large and enough probably for 30 people, 30 serves. So it's actually nice, great big cake. Very easy to do, very easy to assemble. So what we need is, for this recipe, we need 4 of chocolate cake mixes. Use your any favorite recipe or any favorite premix cake mixes. It could be chocolate or any other, doesn't really matter. And what we use is, we're using two 20 centimeter, which is 8-inch in diameter, spring baking pans. As well, you can use any round pans too. So we bake 2 cake first, then we can bake 2 more. So in total, we will get 4 cakes. I just a little bit slide them in. Here we are. We have 4 cakes because we won't make really tall structure. So next is, we need vanilla frosting. Probably we need 2 containers of vanilla frosting because it's plenty need to be to assemble and frosting around cake. So probably 2 containers will be great. And we use green gel food coloring. This is particular Americolor brand. So what we do is, we just mix them up and get it to color what you really wanted, lighter or darker, what you imagine it would be. And so next step is, once our 4 cakes is baked and cooled, everything according to instruction on our cake boxes, and what we do is, we level all 4 cakes with serrated knife to make sure they're all nice and flat. And what we do is, next you can use also a cake leveler as well. We use our green frosting, and we start assemble all 4 cakes on top of each other. So for start, we just simply spread frosting. Next step is, we will place the another cake on top. Make sure it's nice and straight, because it's okay here, we just will apply more frosting. So let's assemble all cakes except last cake. We will place bottom side up, because we want to have this round nicely and straight top of Frankenstein. So let's assemble all our 4 cakes and sandwich them with frosting. Once you join all 4 cakes, basically don't forget that last top cake we put bottom side up, because we want it nice and flat. And so what we do is, after we all frosting all over, even a good idea to use spatula. Take some amount of a frosting and just simply drag it all around from bottom to top. Once you fill up all the gaps, what you do is simply straighten as much as you can with your butter knife or any special knife you using it. So next step is, once it's done, I don't think we should worry about frosting top. I'll tell you why. Because we won't place in the could be microwave dish, or if you're using microwave, or if you're using saucepan with the simmering water to melt chocolate. So place saucepan on the burner, and once it start water is simmering, please in your basically heat-proof type of dish, 150 gram of dark chocolate. Any dark chocolate will do, of course maybe your favorite or any of your choice, and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Place them on top and mix it until my chocolate start getting too thick. Just 1 second. And what you do is basically with chocolate is melt it. Once it's all nicely melted, let it cool to make sure it's cool, but it's still pourable consistency. And we pour on top. Go a little bit on the sides because we want to create some here, which is like a little bit falling sort of on the sides. Just not too much, just let it in some areas. And my kitchen is so cold that everything frozen in no time practically. So we continue this way until it just pour, and we spread it all rest on top to create here. Once you finish pouring your cold melted chocolate, it's practically set straight away. As you can see, it's set hard. It's probably, if your kitchen is very very warm, it wouldn't be set as hard, but it will set hard in most of times straight away. You can also, if you like it, if you do not like to use chocolate, use chocolate frosting and just drag with the something like a fork or the toothpick or something to create hair of Frankenstein. It's all up to your choice, but melted and cooled chocolate, especially, it have to be cooled to a consistency. Make sure it's still pourable and a little bit, tiny bit thickish, so it makes it easier to pour. Well, anyway, for the ice and for the yeast, we're using Wagon wheels. They come in kind of shapes around like that. We're using them for ice and for the basically, and for the yeast. Of course, you can use also things like choc mint slice because they're round, or even simple chocolate round biscuits will do. So what we do is we place a little bit of white writing icing for the pupils, for the eyes of Frankenstein, and we just start and place them somewhere, not too close, not too far. We just want to press them in, make sure they nicely stay on a place. Make sure they also pupils looks great too. And next is these two we will place on the sides of a cake to create the ease. Next step is use red writing icing, fit it with about number 3 or number 4 probably even tip. And what we do, we create this kind of scar sort of on top. And we can make stitches as well. Whoops. And we just keep going until we finish. Once you finish, apply your red stitches. Use black writing icing. Fit it with nozzle about size 4 or even 5 and create the mouth. Now you can able to have a look a little bit closer on a simple creation of Frankenstein cake. It's very easy to make, but it's really look great because it's just a matter of assemble. I saw if you do not like use 4 cakes, you can always use 3 cakes as well. Just will be not as tall, but if you have it 4 cakes, it just creates this tall structure, which is really looks great. And it's very simple. As you can see, melted chocolate creates hair, and it's basically frozen in a position. You can help yourself to drag with a little bit toothpick or the little small knife or anything which just helps you to drag into hair if chocolate does not fall too well. But if usually chocolate is melted and slightly cooled down until pourable consistency, and it will have no troubles whatsoever. Thank you very much for your time with me today. I hope you like a simple creation of a Frankenstein cake. Everything will be in the description box. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.